Hey, and welcome to Trains Are Fun. So I don't normally make videos like this talking about new releases. We've been obviously collecting Thomas and Friends merch for a while now. Made a lot of videos on the channel featuring various Thomas and Friends, and HO scale is, I guess, my favorite. I love the Bachmann train stuff, but there's going to be a lot of new Bachmann items coming out, and I've had a lot of comments about one item in particular, but I'm just going to highlight some of the ones that we have renders for available on Bachmann's website, and talk about the one we're really looking forward to. A lot of these are HO scale, but I do collect all scales of Thomas and Friends. But the first one is this wagon with the diesel barrels on it. This is a wagon similar to the one with the paint cans. I just think they recolored the paint cans as the diesel. So it's another one. And that paint can one is kind of rare to find these days and expensive if you find it on eBay. And another one I saw on there was the Sodor China Clay Company thingy. This is, I guess, something we go with Ben and Bill. Let them pull. This is one of those I might want to get an extra, have at least two. I don't normally get two of the Thomas and Friends HO scale items because it is expensive to do that. But I don't know, I might with this one. So another couple of things here. We got these Thomas and Friends box vans. One of them has the classic Thomas and the Tank Engine and Friends logo, and the other one is the 1945 Thomas artwork here. These, obviously, for the 80th anniversary is why we're getting these. I hope they come out this year. It's just sometimes the things take so long to come out. It could be 2026 before we get them, but I'm hoping we do see these before the end of the year. And one thing I love tank cars. I collect tank cars. So we got a new milk wagon that has the cow logo on there. So yes, I'm excited to get this. And as always, if there's other versions of tank cars, whether Hornby made them or Bachmann made them, just let me know. If you've not seen one on my channel, I would like to have all of the different tank cars other than the holiday themed ones. And this next one, this is the one I'm least excited about. It's an open carriage wagon, I think, but I will get it. I promise you I'll get it. It's just, for some reason, it just doesn't appeal to me. And Bachmann's been really crushing it and putting out the N-scale versions of Thomas and Friends items. We're going to be getting an N-scale version of the original James like we have in HO. I'm not sure if they're doing that one in G-scale. I have to go back and look at the website. I don't know. They have a G-scale James, so why not? They are doing the original Thomas. I know for sure that one's going to be in G-scale and N-scale, so I'm going to be very broke because I'm going to have to get both of those. Oh, but yeah, just getting... I don't know why I like the original Thomas paint scheme, even though it was just briefly appeared. But yeah, we'll be getting this. So next we have the ones from the recent post that Bachmann did. We're getting Napford Station. Oh, we've had this on our layout for a while, and the little signs fall off of it and stuff. But yeah, we're getting that re-released, I guess. So that's going to be good. Napford Station is definitely one of the iconic stops for Thomas and Friends characters. So I'm glad we're finally getting that where other people can get it as well. I would like to update my layout. I keep saying that, and I still haven't done it. But have more uses for some of these locomotives and destinations. With getting this Napford Station, I hope that we see some of the other stations, the resin things that they had, like Maithwaite and others, that we get those again, or even new destinations that they've not done before. We can only hope. And so now the one that everybody's talking about, the Flying Scotsman with dual tenders. This is, yes, we are excited to get this. I have a Flying Scotsman collection. I have different versions of the Hornby one. I have the Wooden Railway, the Tommy. What else we got? We got Trackmaster versions. We just got the new motorized, which is kind of like the Trackmaster. So yeah, I collect a lot of different versions of the Flying Scotsman. So we're going to be excited to get a Thomas & Friends version with the 2 tenders. Now, Hornby did one. They did a Flying Scotsman. We've done quite a few videos with the Hornby version, but it only had 1 tender. I did kind of take a tender from one of the other Hornby models to kind of give him 2 tenders, but it still didn't look right. The paint scheme wasn't perfect, but this is going to be great. And I hope it's driven by the locomotive, much like Gordon is and Henry. I hope it's not tender driven like Hornby did with some of the locomotives. I don't imagine Bachmann will do it. I imagine they'll do it driven by the actual locomotive instead of the tender. But everybody, I think, is worried about the price. And it is going to be expensive. I mean, Rebecca was pretty expensive. I think it'll be a lot more than Rebecca. It'll be more than Bo, a lot more. So, you're probably looking at, I don't know, $300 probably. We'll see. I recommend, though, whatever Bachmann price is, it's going to be at least 30% less on the TrainWorld website or other resellers. I always buy all my stuff from TrainWorld. I highly recommend them. I've been buying there for many, many years. And so, the suggested retail price that you'll see on the Bachmann website, that's not going to be the best place to buy it. In fact, you should never buy directly from Bachmann unless you're a crazy person that wants to get it like as soon as it's released. I don't even do that. I like to try to post some of the earliest videos of the actual in-hand models, but I still wait till TrainWorld ships them. I don't try to buy them directly from Bachmann. I've only done that 1 or 2 times where I've bought directly from Bachmann. So yeah, go to TrainWorld, pre-order this when it becomes available. I checked at the time of this filming this video, they did not have it available for pre-order yet, so this is just an early announcement from Bachmann. But yes, I am super excited to get another version of the Flying Scotsman, and I'm going to be broke with all this stuff.